Here's my prediction of a boxing match that may not happen in this current era. It might be along with other boxing matches that never happened, like Lennox Lewis and Riddick Bowe in the pros. I am, of course, talking about Canelo Alvarez and Terence Crawford. And here's my analysis and predictions of game plans for them to be successful and the ultimate winner. For Canelo Alvarez to be successful in this fight, he would eventually knock him out in the later rounds. You look at the Caleb Plant fight, you look at the Amir Khan fight, they're very similar fights in terms of how he knocks out speedy boxers and boxers with movement. He has trouble with them, but he eventually knocks them out. You look at the Yaroslani Lara fight, and he eventually wins a close decision by 115-113. For Terence Crawford, on the other hand, the last time he won a very beautiful and decisive unanimous decision victory was all the way back down at 140 pounds against Victor Postal in 2016 at one of his coming out parties at his weight class and at the time. For me, what's most likely going to happen is Canelo Alvarez is going to most likely have come from behind victory knockout of Terence Crawford. Granted, in his last fights, he hasn't shown that knockout power, but he still has good enough pop when he needs it. Just like in the two fights I mentioned. And Terence Crawford, he hasn't really knocked anyone out lately in his history except his decision victory against Madrimov. But the thing in that fight is that it was closer than it should have been against a 9-fight professional fighter, which should have been more one-sided. But then again, Terence Crawford's moving up to a new weight class, and he's trying to test the waters out in the middleweight classes against fighters of that caliber. So we'll see if he can carry that power up to the upper 160s and the middleweight classes. So my best bet, if that fight would have ever happened, would be Canelo Alvarez by come from behind victory knockout. Please comment and like and subscribe below, or follow me on TikTok.